Whew, I'm late for a very important date. A date with you. I am sorry I'm so late. Goodness gracious, it has been a very busy day. Thankfully, I got the things done I needed to do so I can relax now and have fun with y'all. But, oh, goodness gracious, I had so much to do and not enough time. So I'm behind, but I'm here now. Hello, Clint. I'm glad you're here. You're the first one in. Oh, it's been a long, busy day for me, and I'm just now getting to the fun part. Hi, Mina. I'm glad you're here. Oh, my mom's birthday was Saturday, last Saturday. Hi, Kay. I'm glad you're here. And she turned 80, but my stepfather took her on a trip for her 80th birthday. They went to Ruidoso with her sister and her husband. And so they've been up there. They're not coming home till tomorrow. Hi, Mona. It's good to see you. Hi, Kay. I can't remember if I said hi, Kay, earlier or not, but I'm glad you're here twice. That's fine. Um, anyway, my brother and I have been spending this week trying to decide while she was gone what to get her for her 80th birthday. And we finally decided to get her a massage and a manicure and pedicure. So I went running around today trying to get those gift certificates ready. So when she comes home tomorrow, she'll have a birthday card there. And I was getting graduation gifts to send to my niece and my nephew. So, um, and I took some Happy Mail to the post office. And so it's just been a busy day. And then, of course, I had to take Hannah to work. I had to interrupt all my gifting to take her to work, but that's been good. I do have Facebook Messenger, Clint, but I don't do it on my phone, so I couldn't message people and tell them I was going to be late. I'm not sure if that's what you were going to suggest or if you're just asking, but I do have Facebook Messenger. I just don't get on Facebook on my phone. I just don't want to mess with it. So, um, I got all my notes up here on my laptop that I don't want to lose. So, the first thing I want to do is show you something I made that I'm spinning right now. Um, this is this is just some of it. I made a bat out of a bunch of different things, and then I dizzed it off into roving. And I've already spun one bobbin full, so now I've got to spin the second bobbin full, and then I'll ply it into yarn. Um, so the what was I going to say? Anyway, this is the roving that I dizzed off from the bat that I made. So that bat or the roving, whichever one you want to call it. Oh, there's one of my gray hairs. That's not good. I don't want to spin that in. Um, that is thing number 35. And then I think it was 35. 35? Yes, I think 35. And then I'm going to make some cards, and those are going to be thing 36. But I wanted to show you this because it feels so good. It's got Rambouillet wool in it, which is a very, very bouncy, fine crimped wool. And then the white is nylon, and the pink is silk, and some of the turquoise is silk, and some of it is merino wool. And then there's some little bits of silk, otherwise silk waste in there that's all different colors. So it's got a lot of fun stuff in it. A lot of fun stuff in it. Oh. Well, thanks, Clint. I like y'all to craft along with me. I've got these that I want to go ahead and do some doodling on first. And then I've also got these, and I don't know if we'll get to those today or not, but I want to make some journaling cards. And I thought one thing I wanted to do is take a black pen and just do a little doodling on these before I and not, just kind of sketchy outline kind of things. Nothing, nothing major, just to add a little bit of something to them. I like them just like they are, but I think I've already done some like that. So I think it'd be fun to add in some little doodles. Is everybody doing all right today? It's been a long day already, but I'm at the point now where I can relax. So I got all my need tos done, and now I can have my want tos. So I'm just doing that. It's not a big difference, but I think it does add a little something to it. What do y'all think? Do you think it matters? Do you think it helps any? Hi, Brittany. I'm glad you're here. Tell me what you think. If y'all don't think it makes any difference, then I may only do the first two. I'm really liking these pens. I just bought them just to have pens around the house to write with, but they're Sharpie pens, but they're not supposed to bleed through. They're Sharpie gel pens. I really like them. Thank you, Brittany. It adds a lot. Thanks, Mina. Hi, Mindy. I'm glad you're here. I think it adds something too. Plus it's fun. Fun's always good. I know y'all haven't seen things 31 through 34. I did a video where I showed 31 through 33, and then I made 34 on the video, but it won't come out until Sunday, I think. But I'm going to give you a little sneak peek at what thing 34 was. It's this journal that I made out of an envelope Hannah got a sketchbook in. She got this sketchbook, came in this really nice envelope made out of this really cool paper. I don't know if you can, whoops, sorry. Oh, that lamp. Let me get that out of the way. Can you see the texture of that paper through the ink? It's really nice paper. And so I decided to make a journal out of it. Had some struggles, but you can see that when you watch the video. Anyway, there's thing 34, I think. I think it's thing 34. I'm getting confused. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. Lurking and working. That's fine. You go right ahead. Okay, I'm gonna keep adding ink since I got confirmation that at least a few people think it's a good plan. That's all it takes for me. Everybody doesn't have to agree, just a couple. Just a couple of people need to agree with me, and I think it's a wonderful plan, and I keep going. I decided though when I was getting the gift certificates for my mom, because I'm gonna take her to do it so she doesn't have to drive, and just it's something to do with her, that I'm gonna get a pedicure. I haven't had a pedicure in so long. I'm not gonna get a manicure because I do too much junk with my hands. It's not worth the money you spend on a manicure for as long as it would last me, which is not long. But I am going to get a pedicure with her. I think that'll be fun. The first time I ever got a pedicure was when she and my stepfather were getting married. I got a pedicure because I had to wear these ugly sandals to their wedding because I had plantar fasciitis. So I thought, well, at least if my toenails look nice, it won't be so bad to wear ugly sandals. So that was my first pedicure was to go to her weddings. So I decided that it would be a fun thing to get another one with her for her birthday. So so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna just sit and spin while they do her manicure because I have this cute little spinner that can go anywhere with me. One of the cool things about this little e-spinner, especially if you have the battery. So, hi Nancy. I'm not sure if I said hi to you or not. Sometimes I see your name when I'm in the middle of talking about something and I think I'm going to say hi in a minute. And sometimes I go ahead and interrupt what I'm saying and I can't remember which one I did. So if I said hi twice, that's better than not saying hi at all. Okay. So there's my inky addition to these. And I think because I did that, I'm going to go ahead and ink them in black. And then we're going to try to add on something else. They need something more than just ink. Okay, where is my black ink? Oh. Blackberries again. These aren't as good as the last ones I had, but also when I made the video where I made that journal that's going to be out on Sunday, I also made a video that's going to come out on Saturday, which is the first tutorial video that I did for that Craftspire wax seal supplies that I got. And that's the one where you use the sealing wax directly on whatever you're working on. I'm going to do another video later where you make them up in advance and you just glue them on so you can have some already made up. But the one Saturday is for using it in art journals or whatever. You can do more than just seal envelopes with it. And you can use envelopes in more ways than just to add, to put a letter in. Of course, you all know that because you use them all the time for things. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ink these two while I'm at it. I think the black looks good on these two. They would look good with brown. They would look good with green. But I've got black out, and I know I'm going to ink them, so might as well go ahead. Don't know if we'll get to these today or not, but actually I probably should do these first because I'm kind of thinking I want to put birds on those, and I don't think I have any birds in this stuff that I've got out. So maybe we'll have time to do them all. I don't know. Oops. Mina has cherries from Safeway. Cool. I'm trying to remember when we used to have Safeway here. They've been gone for a long time. I would say since I was in my early 30s, maybe late 20s. Safeway went away here. We now just have um, we have United grocery stores, and we have, of course, Walmart and Target that you can buy groceries at. And then we have, the Dollar General things. Um, but the only other grocery store we have here is something called Market 33, and it's a nice store. I don't know if it's a chain or if it's a homegrown thing, but they put it in. Oh, look at that! Um, it's been around a long time. I just didn't know about it until they moved it into a place where there used to be a salvage store, and I used to go to that salvage store quite a bit. That's where I got my deli paper because they would sell deli paper at a nice price there. And anyway, that salvage store went out of business. And what went in its place is this Market 33 grocery store. It's just kind of out of the way for me, so I don't usually shop there, but it's a really nice store. Um, it's pretty. It's a pretty store. Let's just put it that way. It's a pretty store. Okay. I think let's do these first. I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. It's my party. I have these that were sent to me in Happy Mail. I don't remember who sent them, but they're really cute. They're like kind of like stamps. They're not they have dots, but they're not actually perforated. But I thought I could use those in collage. I've also got some things that I printed out. I probably won't use. Well, that might be good. No, I probably won't use the black and white butterflies. Um, a drumstick ice cream cone. Yum. Okay. Some of these, are nice pictures, but they're too big. But some of these things could be used as part of, okay, background collage stuffs. I'll stick that one there too. And that one. Okay, somewhere I had a thing that was just butterflies. There we go. I think those would be fun. How many of these do I have? I think, I just have 3. And these really don't, they really have butterflies that are big enough for focal points. They only really have a couple. So we might, on some of them, make something else the focal point and use some little butterflies. But I like the idea of butterflies on here. These in particular look really good, I think, with these cards. So we'll definitely keep that. And these things maybe to go behind it. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, here's some more butterflies. I could use one of these things as a focal point on the other one. Brittany loves butterflies. Me too. These are too big. Could use one of those, but here's some dragonflies. I don't know. I'm kind of into the butterflies right now, but I'm going to keep those out just in case. Some of these came from Champetite's stuff that she gives you. If you sign up for her newsletter, she gives you some free things to print off. This is one of them. Isn't she pretty? I was thinking if I looked at this, maybe it could help me kind of be sketchy, a girl of my own. So I went ahead and printed that off. She's kind of big for what the size of stuff I normally work with, but okay. Okay, these are possibilities. There's some more butterflies, but they're small. These are those same words. Where I think these words were from Champetite too, but I'm not positive. I printed them off. Somebody gave them to me free, and I printed them off. That's There's some more butterflies, more dragonflies. A bunch more dragonflies. I'll keep that one out just in case. I don't know. I may totally change my mind. Oh, those are pretty too. See, I got all this stuff that I don't use because it's sitting in a stack. Sitting in a stack. And these are printouts of, I think, Tanya's papers that she gave us links to. And then her bug papers. I printed the bugs in several different sizes, so they could be used as a whole thing, or I could take out individual ones. This came out of a book. I thought those images were really pretty. So I saved those. And then this is this. I scanned a book that my stepfather has. I can't remember. It's from the late 1800s. So I just scanned the cover of it. I'm going to use that for something sometime. I'm not sure what. But I don't think I scanned it. Actually made a copy of it. I think, because I didn't know how to scan it at the time. I'm not positive of which one that is. If it's a scan or a copy. And then I've got these things that were sent to me a long time ago by Care Heart, and I've used some stuff out of here, but there's also a lot of stuff that I haven't used. I like those, but I think they're too big to go on these cards. I think that's really cute. Don't know what to do with it because it's so big, but I love it. This one could be used in parts, but the kitty kind of needs to be the kitty. I really think I want to make a steampunk journal sometime, and I'm saving a lot of this stuff to go in that, but I haven't done it yet. Here's some more stuff, and I'm not sure if Kara sent these things to me or if I just stuck them in here, because some of these things are things that I printed off, and so I'm not sure. But something like this, that'd be great in a steampunk journal. These would. So that stuff's all saved for that. A steampunk journal would be great, wouldn't it, Brittany? Yeah. Okay. I don't need those things. And I think now that I've decided on this other, I probably don't need that. But I'm going to set it aside because I might. That's my note for the Tour de Fleece, which is a spinning event that they do while the Tour de France is going on. And I'm going to participate in that. I don't know if I'll do any videos of me spinning or not during that time. I might. I might. That might be what I do on my Monday night stream. I don't know. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Let's decide on focal points first because, and I don't need this. Well, I will need it probably to ink those, but I'm not sure I'm going to do them in black, so we'll just set it aside. Okay. I know I want at least one of these for sure, so let's go ahead and get that one out. The other two are up for grabs. I might do something else. These are the loudest scissors. They have like a tiny serrated edge on them. Very weird. They're little Tim Holtz scissors. I still haven't decided after having them for a couple of years if I like them or not. I don't use them very often because of that. So I've wanted to make a steampunk journal, but it's since turned into just wanting to make some sort of grungy journal. Either one would be great, Brittany, and both. But I understand. Hi, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. If you scan that big cat, can you make the picture smaller? Yeah, you could. You could scan it and then adjust the size of it before you print it out. You can do that. I didn't think about that because it never occurred to me to scan it. But that's a good thought. Oh, I'm so glad, Barbara. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm going to leave a little bit of a white outline on this, and then I'll ink it with whatever color I decide to ink with. I have a feeling that I'm not really in the mood to try to be perfect with my fussy cuttings. So if I leave a little white edge, then I don't feel like I have to be perfect with it because I can ink it. Oh, that's a great idea, Mina. Start with this grunge steampunk tag. There you go. Yeah, you could actually make quite, several things that you wanted to put in a journal, a steampunk or grunge journal. And then after you played with those some, you would know if you want to do enough to actually do a whole journal that way. I've done a few tags to go in other things. Oh, I didn't leave very much of a white spot right there. Okay, I like that one. So let's look and decide. I really kind of like this one too. It's very bright red though, but that's kind of why it's drawing me, even though it doesn't look like the right colors to go on here. That's kind of big. It wouldn't give me any real space to collage behind it, and I'm kind of in the mood to do that. So start small and build up your courage to do more. I agree, Mina. That's a good way to do it. Okay, not sure exactly why, but that one I think would be pretty on there, as would this one. But I also really like this one. I'm going to tear these. That's why I'm cutting them big. And I like this one. And I may decide not to use any of those because I'm kind of liking fussy cut butterflies. So I'm going to get a couple out that I can do that too. We'll go ahead and get this one out because we might decide we like it. Those are so noisy. Is that driving y'all nuts to listen to this? It feels funny and it sounds really loud. It sounds really loud to me. Does it sound loud to y'all when I'm cutting with these? It sounds okay. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Julie. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier, but I'm very glad you're here. Well, they sound really loud to me. I'm glad they don't sound loud to y'all because it's not like a good kind of sound you want to hear loud either. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out, and then we'll decide if this is what we want to do or if we want to use some of those other images. It's not quiet, though. No, it's not quiet. I don't know why I didn't notice until today that they're actually serrated. I always thought they had a funny sound and they felt weird in my hand to cut with them, but I didn't look at them close enough to see that they were serrated. Yeah, earbuds might make the sound worse. That's true. I don't have earbuds in either, but that might amplify it. All right. All right. Some scissors I've used remind me of small creatures crunching their way through paper. It amuses me. That's a nice way to think of it, Mina. That's a little more amusing than being frustrated because it just sounds loud. These definitely sound like something's crunching through the paper. I had never thought about it like that, though. I like that thought better than these are really loud scissors. Okay. I think I like those, but I'm going to go ahead and get my ruler out and tear these, and we might decide, we'll see what we want to do with them. Okay. This one's really long. I think I'm going to shorten it a little bit so it doesn't seem quite as long. This is our first day without rain since last Friday. And I'm not complaining, by the way. That wasn't a complaint because we need the rain desperately. But we've gotten over 5 inches since last Friday, which is a lot for us. It's brought us kind of out of the drought, and we're actually a little bit ahead from normal this year. So I'm glad about that. But we're supposed to get some more rain Friday and Saturday, possibly Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as well. We'll just have to see if it actually shows up. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. My basement didn't flood because it came every night, and then each day it was, warm out, so it kind of dried up some. It didn't all come at once, which was nice. Has anyone had an ad on YouTube that's in another language? Huh, interesting. I don't know. What language is it in, Julie? I haven't, of course, I've got YouTube Premium, so I don't have to listen to ads. Which is nice. I'm going to just admit it. It's nice to not have to deal with the ads. You pay for the privilege, but Asian of some sort. I don't know. That's interesting. We watched a movie. I can't remember the name of the movie, though. I'm sure my husband would. Anyway, over last weekend, we watched a movie that was in Japanese with subtitles. And a lot of times that kind of makes it harder for me to concentrate on the movie if I have to try to watch what's going on and read the subtitles. But for some reason, in this particular movie, it worked really well. It didn't bother me at all to read the subtitles and watch the movie. And it may be the way the movie was produced. I don't know, but it was a very interesting movie, but I can't remember what it was called. It had a little bit more slicing and dicing than I really like to see in my movies, swordplay, but it was an interesting movie anyway. Where do you get that? YouTube Premium? I'm not sure. My husband did it, but it's a Google thing. It comes with YouTube Premium, which means you don't have to watch ads. It also means you get some music, a lot of free music. My kids like the music. They have a ton of music. It's Google Music is part of it. And I'm not sure what all comes with it, but it's for our family, it's $16.23 a month. And none of us have to watch ads on all of our different devices. And the kids get tons of music, which they like. And I think there are some movies and things you can stream through it as well. But just Google YouTube Premium. It might be called something else. But when on my analytics in my video thing where it shows, you got this much income from super chats and you got this much income from ads, and one of the things is YouTube Premium. And so the fact that I'm not having to watch the ads doesn't keep the YouTube creators that I watch from getting a little bit of money. I don't know how it compares, but I think it probably isn't less than with the ads. But it's not much because there aren't a lot of people who have it. But anyway, I would just Google it and see if you can find it, because I really like it. I like not having to deal with the ads, but I also like that, there's all that music available that you can stream, and I think movies too. I don't use those options, but my kids really, really love those options. Hi, Dar. It's good to see you. Yes, if I'm watching YouTube, I don't get any ads. I never see the ads on anybody's channel. I don't even know what ads are playing on my channel, which is kind of a detriment because if I don't like the ads that they're playing on my channel, I guess I could tell them I don't like those ads, um but I think it's worth the money myself if you watch as much YouTube as I do. But and then of course, like I said, there's that bonus of all the music. And I think some movies. I'm not positive about the movies part, but my kids watch a lot of stuff on their phone and listen to music on their phone, and they use it for that too. And then we got it back several years ago when we didn't want who knows what kind of ads to come up when our kids were watching stuff. And then they were also wanting to stream music, so it helped out both for them. And then I just got used to not having to deal with the ads, and so I like it for that. Um, if if you can afford it, Julie, I would say go for it. um, for us, since it's for four people using it, it's worth the money. Okay, I think I kind of like this or this for this one better than this butterfly. But this allows me to collage more behind them than these would. What do y'all think? Do you like the idea of something like this instead of this butterfly? Mina likes the butterfly. Okay. She's the one who said. And Mindy said the first one, and I'm not sure what the first one is. If the butterfly is the first one, or if this is the first one, or this one. I think either one of these will go nicely with it. Um, was this the first one that you liked, Mindy? Or was it the one that has some blue in it? Kitties are demanding their lunch. Well, go feed them so you can come back and relax. The last one now. So is it the one that's on there? The one that's there now? Okay. All right. Well, just so we can do things different, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll put the butterflies on here. But now while I'm asking, do you think this butterfly is better? The red one or the cream colored one? Which one do you think's better on here? Let's wake y'all up. Mina likes the cream colored one. Anybody else have a vote? Kay says the cream. Julie says the cream. Okay, we're just going to go with cream. I like it too. So these are the three we're going to do right now. But I do want to put some stuff behind them. I don't need those. Well, this might be good actually here. Let's. Oh, I don't want to do that because I want to keep this straight. I don't know if I want it crooked later. I can make it crooked later, but okay. I kind of like all the different elements that you could use on this one, so it looks interesting. And we want to be as interesting as we can. Thanks, Brittany. She accidentally refreshed and she got an ad for Uber. Well, Uber's fine. It's something good. I just would rather not have ads for hemorrhoid cream or something like that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. You usually get Australian ads, and well, it may be that they're um, kind of catering the ads to the person. I hadn't thought about them doing that. Okay, let's see what else. We need something darker. I'm going to go this way so that the torn edge is not white. I don't know what I'm going to save that for, but I'm going to save it for something. Move this just enough to get rid of the white. Okay. I'm not sure why, but I kind of like this little guy sticking out there. I'm not sure I like that because this is so light. I think I want darker things. Of course, that looks just um, like it was part of the I don't know. I'm being very indecisive today. Not sure why. You have to go to a meeting. Okay, Brittany, have fun at your meeting. And if we're still here, we would love for you to come back when it's done. Okay. We'll save those for another project. Let's see what else we got. Oh, let's do some music. Hand notation music paper. I like that idea. Okay. Perfect laser clinics. uh, I don't know. Having trouble deciding what I want to do here. Because it seems like if I do too much, I'm kind of covering up. Okay. See, I can't decide. Do I want this to show or this to show? I can't have both because it's too big. I have to think about that one some more. Bye, Julie. Have a good work day. I don't know why I want to preserve those numbers, but I do kind of want to preserve those numbers. And that kind of limits what you're doing. I kind of like that. And I kind of like this one. This one, not so much. Um, Maybe it's the angle of the music that I don't like. I'm going to scooch the camera in a little bit closer. Maybe y'all can see better. Sorry about that. I'm still not happy with this one. Let's just take that off. If we take that out of the equation, let's put some numbers in here. Hi, Sherry. Okay, let's see. That one looks like I'm trying too hard to keep the number. Thank you, Sherry. That one looks like I'm trying too hard to keep the number. So maybe I need to just... I don't know what to think. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm feeling kind of stumped. I think I like them, but I think they need something more, but I don't know what. Let's see. I have some rusty fabric. I have some avocado dyed cheesecloth. Y'all aren't helping me. That's all right. I know what it's like to just want to sit and chill and not have to make decisions. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I don't really want to have to make this decision. Okay, I think I kind of like that. I think that adds something to it. Do I want to add something? Any tiny silk flowers? I don't know. don't think so. Let me look in my box. No. I do have this little flower I could add. I also have this stamp that goes really good with these that I could add in somewhere if I wanted to. You like the cheesecloth, Mina? I do too. That one doesn't go good with that one. It goes okay with this one, but I don't know if we actually want it in there just because it goes with it or not. Uh, you like the stamp? Yay. I don't know if that's a good addition or not. Let me look. Let me look some more. See what else I can find. Dump the flower. That was my thought exactly. That was my thought exactly. It's just not good. But I've also got these. No, 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 no. No, I don't like those. Okay. That's a no. That's a no. That's as bad as the flower. Okay, give me a minute. Let me look a little more. Here's a little piece of fabric. I don't know if that would be helpful on any of them. Yes, I agree, Sherry. Too bright. Is that just too much stuff? I don't know. A small piece of lace. Those all went crookedy on me, but I don't guess it really matters. Hi, Diana. I'm glad you're here. Sometimes less is more. I agree. And I'm thinking I'm at the stage now where more is less. I think at this stage more is less. Um, Usually at this point I really like it and I don't at this point. And so I'm trying to figure out if it's me or if it's, if I'm just not in the mood or if it's if it really is the cards, you know. Mm, I think I kind of like it like that. This is the one that I think has too much. But I don't know what I want to take off. They're really pretty. Don't try so hard. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to let them sit here. And I'm going to put these over in my stack of bits. Um, and I'm going to ink them, but I don't want to ink them in black. Just because the outside is black doesn't mean that everything else needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite sepia. And I'm just going to work on one at a time. I think this is the one I like the best. So we'll do it first. How about a word? A word would be good. Hi, Suzanne. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, I got a notification that covered up all of chat. Okay. Actually, I think I want to do it like that. Okay, I think I like that one. We're going to just stop and glue this one down so that we can be work on the one that I like. I don't know if y'all like it, but Oops, nope. See, the point of doing that is to keep everything in one spot. Okay, well, it's moved. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Hi, Holly. I'm glad you're here. Okay, here's this one. I think I like that. Except these two strings. Not liking that so much. Okay. Like that one. Okay, I'm going to set it aside for now. I feel like I'm thinking about adding some sort of thing on top to make it sort of a tag-ish thing. I'm not sure. I'm going to set it aside for now. And we're going to do this one. We're going to ink it all up, and then we'll see what we think at that point. Thanks, Holly. Let's see if I can get just a little. Sometimes the difference between liking it and not liking it is inking things. At least for me, I think this has already been inked, but we're going to just go around it again anyway. Or maybe I should say the difference between it feeling finished and not feeling finished is inking things. Okay, now if we can figure out where to put things back. This is not where things were. This is not where things were. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Hmm. Sometimes if I look in the camera, it looks different than if it's just laying here on my table. So I'm trying to decide if that's good or not. No, that definitely needs to be here. I think what I don't like is that it's so centered. Let's move it up a little bit and see if that makes me happier. What do y'all think? Is that better now that it's not centered? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Are y'all still out there? Okay, Mona says yes, and Holly likes it. So at least I know two people are paying attention to me. Sherry says yes. Okay, I'm going to say that's enough people to make me. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and finish gluing things down so that we. Oops, let's do a little bit right here. Okay. I agree, Mona. It's amazing how hard it is to try and make something look random. Okay. But I like it. Alrighty. Let's move this out of the way. Put that one there beside it. So we've got two that are done. And then we've got this one. So let's just ink it up and see what we think then. Okay. I think that's enough. I think it's enough stuff. Okay. All right. I don't want to glue that fabric down completely. I want to let it kind of bunch up and be loose. Oops. There we go. Okay. Hi, Joan. I'm glad you're here. Less is more, Joan says. I think it was Mona who said that earlier. Y'all are in agreement. And here are my 3 tags. Journaling cards, whatever you want to call them. I like them, and inking it made all the difference in the world. I don't know why I don't just do that to begin with, and then because it always does make me feel better about them. So, and I think I've decided to just I really feel like I want to just leave them like this. If I decide I want to add tabs or something to them later, I can do that. I can do that. But right now, I'm just going to leave them like this. Yes. So this is thing 36. I like them. They kind of have a theme a little bit, and I like that. That they look like they could be used, you know, in the same journal, but they're not exactly alike. So that makes me happy. And then I've got some more things here that I want to do something completely different. And I think thank you, Mona. I think I want to add birds to these. I don't know why. You'd think that some kind of insect might be better because it looks like they're inside the vines. But I'm in the mood for birds. Let me find a book. Somewhere I've got a book with birds in it. Oh. Try to find it. Well, this isn't the one I was thinking about, but it's got birds in it. Holly agrees. She wants birds. Okay. See if any of these birds are big enough to. I know there's birds in here because that's the reason I got it. Okay, that one's a little too big. And I thought there was drawings of birds, or maybe not. Maybe they're all photographs. Oh, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Too big. Okay, I thought I bought this for birds, but that's a pretty image. Maybe this isn't. It's been a while since I looked at this book, so um, there aren't as many birds in here as I thought. There's one that might work. There's one. Okay, let's see. This guy might work okay. So let's take him out. We can use him somewhere else if he doesn't work, but we'll see if I can find 4. I got another bird book. I think, was it at that estate sale? I'm not sure. Towards the back. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Those are not. Thank you, by the way. Holly, thank you. Those are kind of big. A hummingbird would work really well because the size of the vine leaves on there will work with a hummingbird. So we'll use that one. And I think I like this one too. So let's. Okay, do we want to add some flowers in here? Oh, here's some more. See, there are birds in here. There are birds in here. Okay. Let's see. There's another set. So they're just every once in a while in here, I guess. Okay, we can always stick the other ones back in here and use them another day, but I don't know what I was doing before when I was missing all these birds. But okay. Okay, let's just move this aside and find some birds to go on here. Okay. I think I want that one and the hummingbird. And this guy. And I need one more. Okay, how about that one? Okay. Now I got to do some more fussy cutting. Sorry. With my crunchy scissors. We will cut out. Okay. That's a cute little bird. I don't think we will mess him up. I can still use him. There's another cute little guy. A hairy woodpecker. He's cute. Okay, let's do the... There's another bird back there, but we're not going to mess him up either, so... Let's see, we need this one on a wide one. I may end up changing my mind about him. He may be too big. Okay, so now we've got that bird, and that bird, and that bird that we want to save for another time. Let's go ahead and cut out the hummingbird first because he'll be the easiest, and we can decide we'll decide if he's too big or not. Maybe it's a little too much white there. We could do it this way. don't know. I think maybe I'm just having an off day as far as um, feeling excited about my art. Just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't like to be the person who's being down and um, I want you to be happy and inspired when you're here, not having to deal with me dealing with whatever it is I'm dealing with at the moment. I don't know. And it may just be still um, trying to recover from the stress of running late. That it's always stressful for me to be late. I don't like to be late. I don't like to be late. Okay, I like that, but there's a little bit too much white right here. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate it. I do. And I know it's true. I know everybody feels that way. I know it's not just me. Um, it's just not as much fun to when I don't feel I guess I just don't feel as confident. Um, even when I'm experimenting and making all kinds of huge mistakes, most of the time I feel pretty confident about, what I'm doing, and it doesn't bother me to make mistakes or to not get it right or whatever. Anyway, moving on to happier things. I have a niece and a nephew that are both graduating this year. One in Austin, Texas, and one in Boston, Massachusetts. And I know the one in Austin is going to have a regular graduation. They're doing it outside. And it's, um, my brother said it's the only normal thing about this year, but they are doing a regular graduation outside. So I'm glad she gets to have that. And I don't know about my nephew up in Boston, how things are going to be for him. I don't think he really cares that much. He's a lot like my son in that he's like, it's just let's not make a big deal out of this, all right? That's kind of how he is. Um, so he may not care whether he has a normal graduation or not. Okay, I kind of like this one and this one. I'm not so sure about that one. Hi, Roy. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Well, you just made it more beautiful coming in to visit with us. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this branch stuff, all of it, or just a little bit of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and act like I'm keeping it all until I put it on there and see what I think. He's got a, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like some kind of little fish. I probably should have read about these birds before I started cutting them out, but it looks like he's got some kind of little fish in his mouth. I don't know for sure what it is. Something he's going to eat, though. He's got lunch in his mouth. I don't. I think I would prefer pictures of birds that don't have food in their mouth, just like I prefer pictures of people that don't have food in their mouth. Oh, anyway, this is what we've got, so we're gonna go with it. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, Holly. I'm so grateful we've been getting rain. I'm sorry that you haven't been. We needed it really badly too. We were definitely in a drought, and I'm thinking these last 5 days have kind of pulled us out of that. There's supposed to be a meeting of the minds, an agricultural meeting of the minds to see if they think that this is enough rain to pull the agricultural, part of our state out of the drought. It's done a huge thing for our town. It's like, in May, it should be green here, and it wasn't, but it is now. There's a lot more green than there was last week, so that's a good thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut. Probably shouldn't have done that because it goes into his head, but I didn't want to try to cut around that. So we're just going to pretend like he has some leafy green part to his head. We're just going to make him our thing. It's called a belted kingfisher. All right, well, it must be some kind of little fish then. That's what it looks like. It's a cute bird. And right down here it says, see, here it is. Fishy dish. A female belted kingfisher takes her prey to the safety of a tree branch. Oh dear. Where she beats it senseless and then throws it in the air before catching it in her mouth. Okay. Well, she likes to play with her food first. See, I could have read. But Mona knew what it was. So thank you, Mona. Okay, let's get these out of here. You have lots where you live in Vancouver Island, British Columbia. I would love to come visit you, Mona. I would love. I've always wanted to go to British Columbia. I have never had the chance to go, but I like these. Um, However, I'm not sure. Do I want to add something else, or should we just put them on and let this be it? I'm not sure what to think. Let me turn this light off if I can reach it. Okay, come on. There we go. I don't know. That's better. Okay. This one's still got light shining on it, but so there's that one. And then here's this one. And this one. And all of those I think I like. And I really thought I wanted the hummingbird, but I'm not sure I like the hummingbird as well. But he is mid-flight, and the other ones are sitting on something. So I think that's good. Maybe he just needs a flower over here to be drinking out of, and maybe that would make him feel more grounded or more like he belongs. What do y'all think? Holly says, find a different bird. Okay. Well, let's go back and look at our other birds. Whoops. I had this little guy, or this one. He's really kind of small. And I like this bird, but I don't like that just mini branch there. You know, these two are kind of coming off of something, and this one's coming off of the ground. How about that one? Let's try that one. Let's try this one, because he has something that would kind of go into here. I don't want to cut the bird off of the other side. Okay, we're good. This one is a finch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this one all the way to the bottom. We'll see what we think about this. When I was running around doing all the things I had to do today, 3 different places I went, people had their puppy dogs with them in the store, just like it was a normal event. Two of them were being held in arms, you know, because they were literally little bitty puppies. And one of them was just trotting along beside the cart. The one that was trotting along beside the cart and one of the puppies were both in Walmart. I guess they don't care if you bring your puppy dog to Walmart. I don't know. Brittany's back. Hey, Brittany, we're making some new cards. I'll show you what the other ones ended up looking like in a minute. I don't know if you got to see the finished ones or not before you left. I can't remember where I was in the process when you had to leave, but I'll show you the finish of the other cards. And we're trying to find focal points for these. Okay, I like that better. Thanks for pushing me to go after a new bird, Holly. Okay. But now, do I want to add in some flowers or something, or do I just want the birds and some words? Okay. Well, I'll show them to you then. Here's this one. And here's this one. And here's this one. So those are, I think, thing 36 right there. And we're working on a completely different set, which is going to be thing 37. I'm finally making a little progress in my 100 things. It's still slow for me, but okay. So what do you think? Let me move it down a little bit. I think I'm going to ink them. Bird is the word. I'm going to ink them, and then we'll decide if we want to add words or if we want to add something else beyond just words. And I know I inked the cards in black, but I prefer to ink things that I've fussy cut in sepia, even if they're going on a card that's inked in black. I'm weird like that. Okay. There's that one. I just found, shows how behind I am. I just figured out today, Hannah told me that this is Memorial Weekend coming up. She was excited because she has a 3-day weekend. She doesn't have to work next Monday. Of course, then she said, of course, I don't get paid either. I'm like, yeah, well, that's how it goes working part-time. But anyway, she was excited to have a 3-day weekend, even if she doesn't get paid. Darren's probably not as excited because that means he has a whole day's worth of work he has to make up sometime because payroll has to be done, you know, and Mondays are part of him getting ready for payroll. So it's a holiday this weekend. At least in the U.S., it's a holiday. No, it's not. It's next weekend. Well, I wonder why Hannah thinks she has this weekend is Memorial Weekend. Okay, so she's wrong. She will be disappointed. Yeah, well, I knew Labor Day was the first Monday in September, and that Memorial Day was the last Monday in May, but I didn't realize that the 31st was on Monday. So evidently she doesn't either. So I don't feel quite as out of sync as I thought I was. I bet she'll find out. Oh, and it's the last day of the month. Yeah, that's going to be Darren's going to be working that weekend because the last day of the month is a long day for the bookkeeper, as well as the Mondays getting ready for payroll. So okay, there they go. Oh, that one's determined to be glary. Let's see if we can just do this, if it's a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Y'all tell me if you think I need to add something else besides words. And if you think we need to add something else besides words, give me some hints as to what would be good. What about one of those postage stamp looking things you showed at the beginning with the word on top of it? Mm. Well, a lot of these actually have words already. There's a couple that don't, and this one doesn't. Yeah, they're pretty big. They would really kind of fight for dominance, I think. They would kind of fight for dominance. Okay, let me look for some words. Let me look for some words. We'll see. We'll see what we think with just words. Well, where's my package of words? I lost my package of words. It's because I have such a mess. Such a mess. Okay. Let me look at a couple of other places where I have some words. Be right back. Okay, here's some words. I don't know if they're any good words or not. We will see. Okay. Great influence, the spirit of the mind. These are out of something I just cut them out of books. I don't know. These are kind of weird. They aspire, and this in their dream is highest. That one might work. But I also have a quote here: courage is found in unlikely places. That's a J.R. Tolkien quote. So, see, I like that one better. Here's one that says, I'm whispering. Mama understands. These are out of a book. You know what I mean? No, it's more like, you know what I mean? Let's see. Here's one that says, I'm sure I've forgotten things. Oh, here's one. God's wide earth and follow the moon. Let's see. Let's see what else we can find here. See, some of these probably went together with something else. The hour is too precious. As broad as the world. This great spectacle. For nothing but to inspire. I like that one. Here's one that says, know thyself. Put that one there. The sublime and beautiful. Okay. That's too much. Let's see if I want something else. Here's some wisdom from J.R. Tolkien. Never laugh at live dragons. Hey, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Barbara. I'll show you the other ones we made in a minute. Okay. Okay, that one's a little too... There we go. We need something smaller for that one. And I think I'm going to take off the and just have sublime and beautiful. Okay. These are the ones I've chosen out of this weird collection of words. Okay, I'm going to go put these back up or I'll end up spilling them. And I'm not in the mood to deal with that. Not in the mood to deal with that. Okay, now I probably need to trim some of these a little bit. Oh, here. I was doing so good and then I crookeded. I crookeded. I'm going to have to quit minding that because I do it all the time. Oh, I'm so glad you had the chance to meet in person. Our weaving guild is going to get to meet in person at the park next Thursday. I'm excited. Next Thursday night. We haven't met in person since February of 2020. And it's going to be a bring your own food thing too, and bring all your the the spinny weavy things, fiber things that you've done over the past year and such. Okay, I think I'm going to depart from my sepia and use black on the words to ink the words, since the that'll make them a little different from the birds themselves, which are inked with sepia. Yeah, I think it will be yummy. A lot of people have done a lot more of that kind of thing than I have, but I'll have several skeins of yarn to take since I've started spinning lately. I haven't done any weaving really to speak of. I've done a little bit, but nothing that's off of a loom. So, but at least I'll have some spinning to show for it. I'm not going to take all the fiber I've dyed because we'll just take that when we actually spin it. Okay. Let me clean my hands. because I got black ink all over them. Oh, I'm so sorry, Holly. I'm sorry you lost your good friend. That's hard, especially when it's a sudden thing and you're not expecting it. That's even doubly hard. Okay. We're going to glue these down, and then I'll show Barbara the other ones that she didn't get to see. That's probably even harder, isn't it, Holly, to not really know exactly what happened. I'm sorry. I imagine most of you are, but I want y'all to keep on praying for Deb. She's still got a long road to go. Um, I haven't heard anything recently, but last I heard she was breathing on her own, but still had a lot of broken bones and was still unconscious. But we just need to keep praying. Keep praying. And I need to trim this. One more. Yeah, the last one I heard, it was a week or about a week ago, I think, where they said she was still unconscious, but she was off of a ventilator and breathing on her own, and the doctors were hopeful, but that she had lots of broken bones that were going to have to heal, and so it's going to be a long road. We just need to keep her in our prayers. Oh, I didn't want to put that one in the middle. Well, it's in the middle. It's done now. Okay. Well, here they are. That's a place that needs a little more glue. That happens when you've, glued pages together, just book pages to make your substrate. Sometimes they don't stay together. Okay. Whoops, is that another one? No, it's just thinner. Okay. So here, whoops. Here, I'll just do them one at a time. Here are these. The bird cards. So there's my thing 37. And I'll show you, Barbara, the ones we did before this, the thing 36 cards. So I've got some cards ready to go. Let's put a little glue in here. Okay. Oh. Thanks, Barbara. Okay. There's those, and then here are these. My camera's just a little bit too close to see them all at once. Oh, good grief, Lisa. Can you straighten things up a little bit? Okay. I'm trying to figure out where the camera is. All right, there we go. Now then. Nope, too far. Oh, dear. Okay. We finally got them all in one shot. Oh, along with my blackberries. So I'm happy with all of those. I like them. It was a very frustrating start, though. I have to admit, these really, I don't know. I was taking it hard, I guess. Okay. Now then, those need to probably sit and just completely finish drying. Since you weren't here earlier, Barbara, and I don't think Bootsy saw this either, I'm going to show y'all my thing 35 that I've worked on. I made a bat, and then I dizzed it off into roving. And so this is thing 35 that I'm spinning, and when I get it spun, it'll be whatever thing is next at that point. But I think it's pretty fiber, and I'm enjoying spinning it. It's got lots of it's a real fine, it's spinning really fine, except for the bumps of the silk and stuff, which makes it really fun. It'll be an interesting yarn when I get it done. So I think that I'm through for today. I appreciate y'all coming, even though I was running late, and sitting and chatting with me and letting me make some fun cards. I needed this time today to just kind of chill a little bit, because I wasn't chill before. Oh, but I'm feeling better now. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'll show the yarn when I get it spun, Roy, and you'll be able to see the dimension even better then. But I think it's going to be pretty, but it's definitely going to be a bumpy, unusual yarn. It's not something you could buy at the store for sure. So, which is one of the things I like. So, thanks, Holly. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, well, I'm going to go. Love you all. Have a great day. And I guess I'll see you Monday night. I don't think I'll be streaming before then, but there will be a video, abandoning perfection journal video tomorrow, and then I'll have the tutorial video for the wax seal stuff on Saturday, and another things video showing um, the journal that I showed y'all at the beginning, and on Sunday. And then I'll also have my Bible study video on Sunday that I haven't made it yet, but it will be there Sunday. So God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye bye.